I've said this over and over that really the five pillars of your health are diet, exercise, sleep, therapeutics, drugs, supplements, and mental health. Those five things. The one that I get asked most often about is diet. And when it comes to diet, and I hate the word diet because when you say diet, people think of like having to give up or restrict things. But really, when it comes to diet, I think of your food and food restricting in the sense that the only way for you to drop fat is to restrict food intake. Do all the cardio you want, but one donut versus 3 hours on a treadmill, it's really a lot easier to not eat that donut than do 3 hours on a treadmill. So let's talk about food restriction. And there's three ways you can food restrict. You're either going to restrict the amount of food you eat, the time you eat your food, or the type of food. The amount of food you eat, some people choose to say, you know what, I'm going to limit myself to 2,000 calories a day. Eat whatever you want, whenever you want, but it's the amount of food I'm going to keep an eye on. So you can limit the amount of food. You can limit the time of day you eat. And that's one that we hear a lot about, intermittent fasting or time windows where people eat only from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for that 8 hours. So you can restrict the time of day that you eat as well, or you can restrict the type of food. And that's traditionally what we hear about vegan diet, paleo diet, whatever kind of food restrictions you have, they use that as governing what they eat. Some people use a combination of those three. But when it comes to losing fat, you need to restrict your food and restrict either the time of day that you eat, the amount of food you eat, or the type of food that you're eating.